Hello everyone and welcome back to Serena Gaming. As you have noticed, I am using a new voice modifier software that was recommended to me. I made a bunch of adjustments to the initial vocalization, which made me sound straight up chipmunk on helium. Hopefully it's not as bad now. If it sounds really bad, like if you're this far into the video and it's already too much, please just text me. I'll take the video down. We will figure something out for next time. So I'm going to make this a short video. I'm not going to play anything because I don't want to get dragged into a really long match. So I'm going to build a deck with you all, which may be the thing of nightmares for some of you, having seen my decks, but let's give it a try. The one deck that I said I was going to build is Ugin, because I hate Ugin. I hate playing against it. It is so frustrating. So we're going to see if I can learn to appreciate Ugin by playing him a bit. So, name our deck Poopface McDragon. And let's find him. I'm probably gonna... I don't want to use wild cards to craft Ugin. That's just... makes me feel dirty. Alright, he's Ugin. He destroys colored objects. So let's start off by throwing in tons and tons of non-colored cards that we can use. We're already going to be exiling a lot. I'm going to assume we're going to kill a lot as well. Maybe just continue to empty out graveyards and all that so that, you know, they hate me all the more for all the cards that go into exile. Gotta have Ginger Brute. Gotta have 4 Ginger Brutes. They're fun. We are absolutely 100% including the Inquisitive Puppet because look at Pinocchio grow up into that beautiful woman. What a glow up must-have card in my colorless deck. You we will consider. Mysterious Egg, no, I don't want to do any mutating. You gain 3 life until end of turn. Oh, that is a very cool way of washing mana. Tap. Nah. I'm not a big fan of a lot of these artifacts, which I knew going in. I may have to put that in my angel deck. I'll have to remember that one. Shadow Spear, because we all love a Shadow Spear. Some Soul Guide Lanterns to either draw cards or exile even more. Because that's what we're going to do. We're just going to exile everything. Target control. Utility knives might be fun just to boost whatever else it is I'm going to be throwing in here. Ooh, the Zephyr boots are interesting. I'm not a fan of discarding, so I'll put one in and see if I actually like it or not when I use it. Discard. Get me land. Give me a wall that also grants creatures haste. We got some lessons. We'll come back to the lessons later. The gold vein pick is cool. Artifact to use. Lucky Clover. I thought that was banned in Historic as well. I mean, I don't know. I feel cheap using it. It's a much hated card, reviled card from what I understand. And it seems unnecessary. Best in instance wizard. It's combat bad. Ah, see, the rogue's gloves. That's more what I'm looking for. You draw, but you don't have to discard. Sacrifice another permanent. You made 3. Oh, Sorcerer's Burn can be fun with all these other items that you have to sacrifice. This is so unbalanced. And this, you can see just from what I've clicked on so far, is how I end up with 200 card decks, because, wow, I have like 2 creatures so far. That's not going to end well. Oh, I do technically have 10 creatures. But that's not a great idea so far. That'll be fun with my walls that I put in. Crystalline Giant, another card I am not a fan of. Sure. A little bit more control-y. Ooh, the gargoyle is fun. Yeah, I know I'm gonna have a bunch of you. I can't block unless my opponent has either cards. Graveyard. Oh, but I'm gonna be, hold on. Let go on. I'm gonna be exiling everything, so they're not gonna have 8 cards in their graveyard, so forget that. It's an instant sources. The Reflective Golem I have had fun with. We're keeping that in. So I have to remember to have lots of instants and sorceries to target with. Not sure I want to do that. The Replicating Ring is fun. So I've got plenty of stuff building up here. Shambling Suit is going to be huge with all these many artifacts I'm putting out here. You're fun. You essentially come out for 2 if you wait a turn. 2-3 for 2. Okay. Skyclave Relic again, I'm a fan of. It's in tap that. A 1-1 for 3. Yes, it has flying, but I'm not sure about. Sure, I'll put a couple of you in. That's a fun piece of equipment. A couple of you could be helpful. I'm okay with that. Towards the battlefield, put up to 1 target instant sorcery from your graveyard. Copy your library. Not for what you are. So. Mountain Sentinel, you enter tapped. That could be useful in some situations. Okay, the Nexus is going to be fun. Myriad Construct, I'm going to do as much as possible. I'm not going to have a lot of colored stuff, so you're a no. Yeah, my problem with these is they tend to just not be valuable. I don't use a lot of artifacts under normal circumstances. I am going to use a Forsaken Monument in this deck, though. Tough Golem is interesting, a couple of those. That carriage is fun. Cost 5, though. So you... Not land that to permanents. I think I can pull that off often enough that, yeah, 2 4/4 creatures for 5 seems nice. Paradox Engine, which we did not get to see in the Tap That video, will come into play here. Reach 4, 5, 6. That's expensive. Yeah, a lot of these are just so expensive. Okay, for Roving Keep, I have to put one in just because it's so cool. You're going to enter the battlefield, destroy target, non-land, permanent. I kind of like that, yeah. You're paying 7 to destroy something, and you get a 3/3 out of it, just as, you know, a kicker, really. Oh, the Godpharaoh statue. Yes, that'll be clutch. Alright, I don't think I have gates. I don't have many gates at least, so the gatekeeper gargoyle doesn't make sense for me. Now I honestly have no idea how to build an Ugin deck from here. Like, I have 83 cards, and I have no idea where to go from here. That's scary. So I really wish I could see all your faces as I'm saying this, because it has got to be, you know, abject horror, I imagine, at this point. Oh, and this doesn't have any land. I haven't put in any colored creatures, so it doesn't have any land yet. It doesn't know what color land to give me. I don't know what color land I want either. I am gonna scroll all the way back to the colorless lands. Have fun with those. Okay. Um, you're gonna be useful. I'll build you up. Build you up. Give me life. That's probably gonna be taking a lot of damage while I get things up and running. Alright, so... okay. Next, I had people who needed instants and sorceries. Type instant. What are some instants that can help? Maybe I want... actually, I'm gonna just do a search for search. Alright, what can I search for? Search for an enchantment. I'm looking to search for artifacts. I know there are cards that do. Search for a card. Oh, yes. You will be good. Put your library for a card, put it in a shuffle, or put a card you own from outside the game in hand. Like, I'm sure there's a reason why you would search for something and put it into your graveyard, but I do not, at this moment, know what that... Did it give me some swamps? Yes, it gave me 15 swamps. Okay. So that's just some basic search stuff. Now... I'm gonna keep it to black and colorless. Alright, and do instant and sorceries. That can be copied. like fun. Gonna need some Blood Chief's Thirst. Cling to dust is also very mean. I think I'm gonna do that. Do a couple duresses, because this is a mean deck. I might as well lean into that. Oh, but I'm gonna go back. Take out that duress. Put in the cool duress. And we want to return stuff, because I imagine killing stuff. Got more stuff, some village rights. So, since there's a lot in here about sacrificing permanents as well, I'll probably go in and put in a couple black creatures that are good for sacrificing. Heartless Act is important to have. Hunt for Specimens is good because that creates stuff for you to sacrifice. And I'm not sure if I want bacon to pies. I do want... Where's that? 3 cost woman. How am I looking past it? What? I know what that... Oh, no, it's... The black version's a 1 cost. What am I doing? Like, I know the card I want, I know what it looks like, and I cannot find it. Oh, because it's an enchant, not instant or sorcerer. That's why. So we'll widen that up a bit. Omen of the Dead. That's what I wanted. Alright, and I want some other creatures that are good for sacrificing, which means... Let's zoom in on creatures. Archfiend's Vessel would be nice, except I'm not really bringing anything back to the battlefield. You I can sacrifice a lot. You I can sacrifice a lot. Other things that create for me to sacrifice. Okay. So I'm up to 143 cards. I don't know what to think about that balance, because the artifacts really throws it off and makes it confusing. Not super expensive though. Like, that is a nice downward trend there. So anytime you're playing with artifacts, you're going to see a spike at 3. So I'm going to leave this as it is. I'll play with it at some later date. But I just wanted to throw together an initial this is what I think I would do to create an Ugin deck. This is not the final version, it'll get tweaked after playing a bit, but now you've seen how it is I make decks and why they are so obnoxiously large. Alright, let's craft the 3 commons I need. And Poopface McDragon is ready for play. That is going to be my only video for the day. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all later.